Good evening. I am delighted that CRI has chosen this year to present the honor of the Grace Award to Dr. Mitchell Gold. Mitch is President and Chief Executive Officer of Dendreon, a biotechnology company that has made major headlines as the maker of the very first therapeutic cancer vaccine to reach FDA approval, Provenge, for advanced prostate cancer. Dendreon's focus on the discovery, development, and commercialization of active cellular immunotherapies for cancer, and Dr. Gold's leadership in realizing this vision, make this selection for this prestigious award most fitting. The approval of Provenge last year was not only a powerful validation of the Cancer Research Institute's mission to harness the immune system to conquer cancer, but its approval is also a major milestone for the entire field of cancer immunology, all cause for celebration. While for decades the field has worked to develop vaccines that can prolong life by teaching immune cells to attack tumors, Provenge is the first to do so successfully. In addition to extending patients' lives, Provenge exemplifies one of the major potential advantages of immune-based treatments. Study after study have shown that it comes with almost no side effects. While Provenge certainly deserves its own accolades, we are here tonight to celebrate a man who played a pivotal role in bringing it to where it is today. As you all heard before, the Grace Award is given to exceptionally dedicated individuals whose leadership has had a significant impact on, among other things, patient care. I cannot think of a better way to describe Mitch Gold than as exceptionally dedicated. Since joining Dendreon in 2001 and serving as its CEO since 2003, Mitch Gold has tirelessly championed Provenge's development. From ensuring that the company has remained financially secure so that it can see Provenge through to approval, to insisting that the right trials are conducted in order to answer the questions necessary to get Provenge approved. And after more than 15 years of research and development, 15 clinical trials, and more than $1 billion invested in this new technology, the momentous day came on April 30, 2010, when the FDA issued its approval of Provenge. Each year, nearly 200,000 men in the U.S. are diagnosed with prostate cancer. For those with advanced stages of the disease, Provenge may hold the key to their survival. Mitch is an example to all of us of truly innovative, passionate, and conscientious corporate leadership. It is no wonder that earlier this year he was named a runner-up behind only Steve Jobs for Smartest CEO by Fortune magazine in their Smartest People in Tech issue. This is also a powerful example of how industry and the dedicated individuals within it can make a real difference in the lives of cancer patients. Before we bring Mitch to the stage, we have a short video to show you. Let's take a look at that now.
I have an interview with CBS and CNBC in an hour. Okay. And then do a lot of media interviews this afternoon and just get ready for the big news.
You call me?
Yeah. What? Bye, Sai.
My mom died of breast cancer when she was 26 years old. I didn't know a lot about cancer then. And she said, I have a mass in my breast. And the doctor said, you're 25 years old, go home. You know, you can't have cancer. She went home, she came back 6 months later, cancer was everywhere.
Hey, Jerry, Mitch Gold, just thought I'd try to get you on my way into the office. Still haven't heard anything from the agency, but expect to hear something either today or tomorrow. Good morning.
I mean, it was an incredibly devastating experience to go through losing your mom. By the time I was about 13, I went up to my dad and I said, I really want to cure cancer. It was my dream, right? And he said, well, how about you go be a doctor and do something realistic? Everyone here has been ramping up over the last year to build up the capabilities to commercialize this drug as soon as we hear from the FDA. That's been our mission. The advisory panel meeting that we had for Provenge in March of 2007, like everything Dendreon does, was like no other. This was the first cancer vaccine that was coming in front of the FDA for an approval process.
From ABC News headquarters, this is World News.
In Washington today, cancer patients running out of hope and time.
A major new development today could hold great promise for preventing a deadly form of cancer.
Today's FDA advisory panel will decide if Provenge is ready to become the first wave.
Men with advanced prostate cancer who took Provenge lived 4.5 months longer. It so impressed this government advisory panel that it recommended 13-4 that Provenge be approved.
But the FDA is not convinced.
We had patient advocate groups that were really upset that the FDA didn't approve the drug at that time. There was a group that actually sued the FDA.
There are so many men around this country that are livid. They're angry that this drug has not been approved.
When we got the positive vote, we got a complete response letter from the FDA. No one in this company flinched. Everyone was like, we're going to get it done, we're going to do it, and we're going to get this drug approved because we're going to do it for patients. What the FDA wants to see is your drug actually helping patients live longer? If you want to do that study, it takes a long time to do it, and but it's the most robust study, and that's the one I wanted to do. I wanted to do a definitive survival study because I didn't want there to be any question of a doubt when we were done with that study.
Dr. Gould's office, may I help you? Really? Who? Oh, wow. Who called you? What happened? Oh, Liz. Who got the press release?
Hey, Bogdan, Mitch Gold.
Hey, Mitch.
So we just got the letter. Reuters called the FDA. The FDA told them basically simultaneously they're telling us. The FDA press release isn't even out yet. Ours is just about to hit the wires right now, and then we're going to host a conference call in about an hour and 20 minutes. It's an extraordinary achievement that many thought would never be possible, that no one thought you guys could pull off. Patients around the world are glad you were right. We got the label we wanted, asymptomatic, minimally symptomatic. It was a team effort though, you know?
You are my hero.
It's been a long time.
And hello everyone. After almost 15 years of research and development, it's my privilege to announce that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has licensed Provenge for the treatment of asymptomatic or minimally symptomatic metastatic castrate-resistant prostate cancer.
A major development today in the fight against cancer.
Potential breakthrough in the fight against cancer.
Groundbreaking news in the fight against cancer tonight.
And every step of the way, we've remained focused on our ultimate goal, transforming the lives of patients with cancer.
This is a whole new era of medicine that's going to forever change the way that cancer is treated. It's never going to be the same. We've been working for 15 years to develop the world's first truly personalized medicine. We've now completed 3 phase 3 studies in men with late-stage prostate cancer, and we've shown that Provenge definitively prolongs survival in these men. The approval of Provenge will make an indelible mark on the history of oncology research and will forever inspire people to do great things for patients with cancer.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present the 2011 Oliver R. Grace Award for Distinguished Service in Advancing Cancer Research to Dr. Mitchell Gold.
Well, first off, let me just say it is a tremendous pleasure to be in a room with so many esteemed immunologists and tumor biologists. It is a testament to where our field has really gone. And I don't think there could be a bigger celebration for us in terms of the field of tumor immunology than seeing 3 scientists receive the Nobel Prize for their work in dendritic cell research. So let's take a moment to really recognize this magnificent event. Jill, who would have thought 50 years after CRI was founded that we'd be able to celebrate a Nobel Prize being awarded for tumor immunology and dendritic cell work? It's a great achievement. For me, as you saw from the video, cancer is personal. I had the very painful event of losing my mom to breast cancer. She died when she was 26. I was 4, just about to turn 5 years old when my mom died. Cancer is an epidemic in this country. How many people in this room, raise your hand, if you have a direct relative in your family that's been affected by cancer, raise your hand and keep it up. Keep it up. Look around the room, right? You can put it down now. Cancer is an epidemic. 600,000 people will die from cancer-related causes in the U.S. 7 million people around the world will die from cancer-related causes. Cancer will become the #1 killer in the world as we move forward. We can win the war on cancer. The warriors that will win the war on cancer are here in this room tonight. It is the scientists, the physicians, the investors that'll really win the war on cancer, and I think shift the curve in a direction that's going to be very favorable for us going forward. It may not be our generation, but it'll be our kids' generation that I think wins the war. Okay, this is a long-term initiative. I brought my son Noah with here me tonight. Noah's 13 years old, and I try to get kids inspired about pursuing a career in science. Everyone knows about careers in finance, about careers in computer sciences. I have a lot of passion in getting the youth of our country inspired about pursuing a career in science. I'd like to thank a few people here tonight. First off, I'd like to thank my dad. Phil, like you, I had a great Jewish father that wanted me to be a physician, and I did that. So Dad, thanks for encouraging me to be a doctor. I'd like to thank my kids, Noah, Aiden, and Simon, who have been very patient with me as I put a tremendous amount of my time and energy into Dendreon and really embraced the work that I've done here. I'd like to thank our board members. We have several board members here tonight. Some of them have been on the board even longer than I've been at the company, that have been tireless in their passion in leading this company to the world's first cancer immunotherapy approval. And I'd like to thank you, Dave. Dave Erdahl is our Chief Scientific Officer. Please join me in giving Dave a big hand. Dave has been absolutely relentless in helping me lead the company, and his passion to really make sure that we're doing everything right in terms of tumor immunology, and his belief that Provenge was a worthwhile cause for us to invest in when many others thought it was not. So congratulations, Dave. And lastly, I'd like to thank my wife, Dawn. Dawn is, you knew it was coming, hon. Dawn has been absolutely my strongest supporter. She's been my rock. She's always kept me grounded when things were tough. So thank you, hon. I love you. I really appreciate it. So thank you all for this award. It's very meaningful. Thank you.